Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. This time it's going to be the Q&A, and yeah, let's get on to it. So, first thing I'm going to say is that there's a guy left a question about my wish list for the next expansion. This is something I will cover. It might actually take up a few different Q&A episodes. I think I should break it up, really dissect it, get into the nitty-gritty details. One thing I just need to mention before we actually get into this is that this show completely depends on questions and the quality of them. Now, a few people were asking questions like, what do I think of a class as a DPS, stuff like that. Basically, those questions are not things I'm going to ask. They just don't work for a show like this. Stuff like the Timeless Isles question that I can actually talk about from a decent amount of time, that stuff's perfect. So, you know, what I think of that, what I think, like, I don't know, player housing, the whole Tiller's, like, rep deal, stuff like that, what I think the new expansion, maybe if there's any lore stuff, that is the kind of question. I'm just adding this in post because I forgot to mention it, but yeah, it is really important if you want this show to continue being a thing. Anyway, let's get back to it. But until I get something ready for that, we are going to go with another question from Unlimited SS Man. I hope that's not the, well, you know, the SS I'm thinking of, because they were pretty bad. But, yeah, so his question is, what realm do you play on, and what is your favourite class, and why? Well, what realm do I play on? This is actually a really handy opportunity for me to say that you can easily find out where I play, but don't. It's, in general, I can't play with YouTube people, or like with commenters and like subscribers and stuff. I play Warcraft with my guild, and pretty much my guild only. The reason for that is because if I start making commitments to people, then it'll just spiral out of control and it'll be ridiculous, and I'll be... like, I won't be able to log into the game without, like, a trillion people being like, oh my god, hello! So, yeah, it's... the best place, honestly, is YouTube comments, and I do try to be active on them. Now that I'm over the initial kind of slump of getting back into university and being busy, I'll be able to go and, like, move back onto comments a little bit. Because I do kind of... I know that I've been a little bit lax with, like, getting back to people. So there's that. But now, the main meat of this video is my favourite class and why. Well, first of all, I play a hunter. You've probably noticed that. It's been in pretty much every single video I've done. And the reason I play a hunter is because, well, I just like hunters. I like bows. I like, especially the World of Warcraft hunter. I've liked it far more than any other hunter. I tried the ranged class in, say, like Guild Wars 2, the main, like, ranger one. I thought it was pretty crap, actually. Didn't think it was very well designed or fun or just interesting in any way. Whereas I think what's great about the World of Warcraft Hunter is we have, in terms of, say, survival versus Beastmaster, I think the specs, they feel pretty different in terms of style. They have different roles, which is nice. Marksmanship I haven't played since Wrath of the Lich King, I'll be honest, so yeah, I don't really care about it. But in terms of Beastmastery and survival, I like them both. In survival, I like the way that I like Serpent Spread. That's the mechanic where your Serpent Stings apply to a whole bunch of things. I think it's really fun in AoE, and I think that it's just got this very nice executable rotation that's... I suppose it's not ginormously hard. That said, I do play the harder Hunter spec because it's optimal in single target situations, that being Beastmastery. But yeah, survival's pretty fun. You can have a reasonable amount of skill with it, and you can like multi-dot things, which is pretty cool with multi-shot, stuff like that. I think it's pretty cool, actually. I do, yeah, I like survival. Now, the actual spec that I like the most is Beastmastery. And the reason I like that is because I think that there's loads of ways that you can really intelligently line up your cooldowns and things, which means that skilled players or people who really watch timers and try to make themselves as good as they can be, they can really excel playing that spec. If you try to play everything efficiently, make the most use out of your potions, your different cooldowns, try to line things up, but of course not delaying them, obviously. So yeah, things like that, it's pretty much why I like that class. The only annoying bugbear is the whole pet mechanic, because Blizzard are pretty bad with pets at the minute. That's unfortunate, but what can you do? You know what, for the most part it works. Now, as for hunters in general, I just love the way that our class has got so many cool utilities and opportunities to be a badass. Let's see, things like, first of all, deterrence. I think deterrence is really cool, actually. It's just, you know, our sort of immune thingy. I like the way it's on this 2-charge thing that it is on since patch 5.4. I think it's fun. I think you can, it's cool the way you can sort of mitigate various mechanics of fights by using it right. But of course it's punishing that if you like fuck up using deterrence, you will probably die. So there's that. Disengage I think is really fun because I love being mobile. That's something I very, very much enjoy. Especially with the post-haste one, which gives you a run speed boost afterwards. I think that's really fun. Other things, marksmanship, misdirection, I think it's great. It's very nice for like pet tanking. It's nice raid utility, so I enjoy it. Other things, There's a thing in my head and I cannot get it out. Feign death as well, I think that's fun, and it's also nice to be able to scumbag, like, feign death at the end of the fight and mass res everyone. I think that's really cool. Now on top of that, there's also a lot of opportunities to be awesome. We have such a diverse toolkit of different spells and things that you can really just do cool stuff. There's a lot of times I remember where, say, hunters have had to ping pong bosses and we've ended up getting the final kill because of dots. Just various things like that. I think that having a lot of utility like this, I know it's kind of button bloaty and that is annoying, and it does annoy me as well, but I just like having so much functionality. Also, being able to do full damage on the move is really nice, and it means that you can focus a lot on doing the mechanics of the fight and being as good as possible, without having to have that whole dilemma of, do I gimp my damage, do I, run into the thing that I need to run in, or, of course that's not a dilemma, you just run into the thing you need to run in, or else you're a scumbag. But yeah, in general, I just find hunters to be fun. I've played one for a very, very long time. I enjoy it more than any of the other classes I've played, so yeah, that's pretty much why I play a hunter.